got a special guest in the building.
Who we got?
So we got LilFreshSam. Make some noise for LilFreshSam.
You ever watch a dream manifest? There's nothing like it. What's up, guys? It's your girl LilFreshSam. Today we're going to be talking about what it's like to be a woman entrepreneur in today's world. Holy shit. It is a crazy journey. I'm going to start with the word isolating. Any woman out there that is a woman entrepreneur knows right away what that means and how it feels. It's one of the most common subjects that I speak with women about, that how they feel. It's really lonely. They say it's lonely at the top, but it's really lonely during the journey. You got to surround yourself with like-minded people, women and men who are doing something similar with you, doing what they love as well. There's that song, you're not going to be shooting with me in the gym or whatever, but that's real. Like, there's not always going to be somebody with you late nights at 3 a.m. working. So you just have to get over it and grow your tolerance, because really it takes a lot of strength, courage, and you gotta build your skin up. You gotta get thick skin, because it's not easy, but it's worth it. Second word, men. So this subject, regardless of what you look like, I feel like either men are going to, or in my experience, men have approached me to do business with me just because they wanted to get my number or talk to me, which is not okay. That's something I face as a woman entrepreneur all the time, and it's really frustrating. But what I would recommend is being very straightforward and upfront right from the beginning. Don't let them try to buy you. I've been offered the world from men because they wanted to, whatever. But don't buy into it. There's so much opportunity out there for you. So many good people that can give you that same offer or better. The second thing that I deal with as a woman entrepreneur with men is not being taken seriously. I don't know why there's this stigma of men can always do it better. F that. That is not true. Men do not, I don't care what kind of industry I'm in, it doesn't have to be male dominated. And if it is, it doesn't matter. Go in, do your shit, do your thing, do your best work, show them what's up. 3, relationships. Oh my gosh, that's another really struggle that I have. So it's I don't know, maybe you can relate, but I find someone who I feel like is on my level of thinking, who will understand my work ethic and my job and career and understand and support me. But then, in that case, usually they're a boss too, and they're doing their thing and they're an entrepreneur or whatever. And then we never see each other because we're always busy. So I've had instances where that happened, or I've also, on the other complete opposite spectrum, have had a relationship where they don't do anything entrepreneurial, and they work a 9 to 5, and then they expect me to be there at 5 when they're off, or to eat dinner with them, or to do these certain things that normal people do, but I can't because I work 15-hour days and I need to run my business. So relationships are just kind of I don't want to say impossible as a woman entrepreneur, but they're very, very hard. I would love to hear your tips and comments on how you pursue a relationship as a woman entrepreneur. Number 4, it's probably the most sensitive subject on this list for me. I battle it every single day. And family, man, family is everything. Family support when you're a woman entrepreneur and when you're doing what you love, you need your family support. And when you don't have it, it's very, very difficult. And honestly, kind of alienating, because for me, and this is just in general, friends, people, places where I'm at, I will attend these dinners, let's say, with my friend, and we go to the dinner and everybody's talking about their kids or their job or their home that they just bought or whatever, and I'm here sitting I don't have none of that, and it's hard for me to relate to people in general, but it's also hard for me to relate to my family because we don't really share any of the same stuff. They work 9 to 5s, they don't understand what I do for a living. They think I'm crazy, by the way, and when they don't understand, it's hard for them to support fully and really give you what you need. And I think that's one of the hardest parts is, finding that support. So whether it's from your family or your friends or whoever, just find people and surround yourself with people that can be your family and support you the way you need. Number 5, emotions. We're women, we have a lot of that. And the thing that I would recommend and have tried to apply in myself after the last 6 years of being a woman entrepreneur is not taking anything personal and not carrying over your emotions into business, because they're really like two separate things, and it's a really dangerous thing to do. So just keep your emotions. It's really, really, really effective and important. Six is courage, but I'm gonna add in another word: strength. Those are two things you really, really, really need to practice every single day, and like whatever it is that helps you like increase those two, do it, because you really need to have a lot of courage and strength as a woman entrepreneur. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been so freaking low and I'm like, how do I even go on? Like, how do I keep going? But you find it somewhere in there and you pull that strength out and that courage and you keep going. As well as confidence. I feel, as a woman entrepreneur, you have to be confident. I don't care if you're confident in your personal life. I mean, you should get confident in your personal life as well. But you have to have confidence. Get that confidence and hold it down when you're doing business, at business meetings, presentations, whatever. Number 7 or 8, I don't know. But collaboration, man, like, let me rewind that. Collaboration. You don't know how many times, like, I work with women that, like, are trying to compete with me rather than collaborate with me. It's the worst. And as women entrepreneurs, we need to come together and really just support, create together, and work together, not against each other, not to get in front of each other, nothing. Like, let's work together. Like, that could be a potential friend. Like, those are really important in this journey, is you need women that are like you. Just remember that, keeping that in mind, that you really do need to find other like-minded women. And I don't know why we have this stereotype or like perception that like we can't be friends, but like we can. So let's be friends. All in all, being a woman entrepreneur is a freaking trip, a journey, a struggle, everything. But I hope these tips can help you, can help someone. Share them if you know someone that could use this. And I would love to hear from you. So, like, put your tips and your ways to cope as a woman entrepreneur below. Thank you so much. Have a great day.